shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, this is your boy Chris. I'm out on the Goldwing for a nice ride. Current air temperature, 74 degrees. 74 degrees here in the Mid-South. Today I'm out on nicest, the big Goldwing. I think the weather's changed a little bit due to the fact that hurricane, what was it, Hurricane Debbie, came up the eastern seaboard, up the eastern coastline. I think that's why we've been getting some cooler weather. It hadn't been as hot. It's cooled down some now. It's still been getting warm, but here lately, past few days, it's been in the mid 80s. So that's better than being in the mid 90s. So today I'm out on my big Goldwing trying to get the fluids circulated. You know, it's been a while since I've actually ridden this Goldwing. And that's the worst thing you can do to a bike is let it sit up. I know there's a lot of you out there that went out and purchased Goldwings, whether it's newer Goldwing or the older Goldwings, they're just sitting up. And that's kind of the worst thing that you can do to a motorcycle. It's just, you know, let it sit up. You know, you don't want to do that. Take your bike out, take it to its pace, get the fluids warmed up, get the fluids circulating, keep proper pressure in your tires, and just ride the bike. Why did you go out and buy a Goldwing if you're not going to ride? Now, a lot of the complaints that I always hear, some people say, well, you know, I don't have anybody to ride with. And I do understand, you know, most of the people that I know that love to ride is not in this area. Or shall I say, some of the people that I just rather be around is not in this area. So I do understand. So there's a lot of you out there that has these Goldwings, and maybe you feel like you don't have anybody to ride with. And so now your bike is just sitting up. You know, you're off the bike 1 week turned into 1 month, 1 month turned into 10 months. Next thing you know, a whole summer has passed and your bike is just sitting there collecting dust, becoming a garage trophy. You know, but I've just learned that sometimes you got to do it by yourself. You know, it's more enjoyable to have some company when you're riding. You know, anytime you're doing a recreational kind of sport, whether it's boating, four-wheeling, or whether it's just going for a hike in the woods, it's always good to have some company, especially when you're out here on a motorcycle. But I learned sometimes you have to do things by yourself. You know, in the ideal world, when you get out on your bike, if you got somebody with you, it makes it a lot enjoyable, especially when you're wearing these headsets. You know, you get the opportunity to kind of pass time and talk in these headsets, and it's just more enjoyable when you have some company around. And then for safety reasons, it's a lot better to have some company with you. In case something go wrong, you know, there's somebody with you. But the reality is that sometimes you have to ride by yourself. So you either A, let your bike sit up and become a garage trophy, or B, you may have to get out and ride by yourself. And who knows, once you're out here riding, you never know. You know, the old saying goes, you meet the nicest people on the Honda. You can meet some riders when you're out riding your Goldwing. Especially at some of these events and rallies and things like that. You start to meet other people like-minded they also don't have anyone to ride with, and sometimes you can, be a relationship that way. But the worst thing you can do is let your bike sit up and become a garage trophy. That's the worst thing you can do. And it's not good for the bike. These things are made to be ridden. So don't let your Honda Goldwing sit up too long. I know it's hard finding good people to ride with. And sometimes that can be, that can deflate your balloon, as they say. It can be depressing if you don't have anyone to ride with. But man, I say get out there and ride. Enjoy it by yourself. I do it all the time. When I started out in this business of the motorcycling, adventuring and things like that, man, I would meet so many people. I've met so many good people. You've been seeing them on my channel, and some of you haven't seen. But I've met so many good people out there since I've been doing this. But some people come and some people go. Some people come into your life for a reason, while other people come into your life for a season. So just because you start out with particular people don't mean you're going to end up with those particular people. So just enjoy it while you can, and enjoy life while you can. Tomorrow's not promised, so just enjoy it. But just get out there and enjoy your motorcycle, whether you're riding a Harley. I know there's a lot of guys out there that watch my videos. They ride Harley Davidsons. You'd be surprised. And then I have a group of people that watch my channel. They don't even have motorcycles. I have a lot of times, my viewers would tell me, Chris, I live through your videos. I live this casually through your videos. There's people out there that maybe they used to ride and their health is not what it used to be. So as a result, they watch my videos. They live through my videos. And so that's what it's all about. They just getting out here, enjoying your motorcycle. Everybody's in a different stage in their life. Some people have health issues that can't ride. Some people have financial issues and can't afford a motorcycle. But whether you can afford a motorcycle, or whether it's health conditions, or whether you just don't ride, or whether you ride a different type of motorcycle, motorcycling is meant to be enjoyed. So whether you're riding a Harley, Yamaha, Can-Am Spider, whether you're riding a Kawasaki, Transcontinental, or BMW, so many different bikes out here. Some of you out here even riding adventure bikes. Doesn't matter what you ride as long as you're riding at the end of the day. And that's why I make my videos. I enjoy doing what I do, whether I'm doing it with somebody or doing it by myself. You're not going to always have company. There's many times I've got out on my motorcycle and wanted to take a trip, and I went out by myself. There's been times where other riders would say, yes, I'm going. You plan the trip. And as it starts getting closer to the day you're supposed to leave, people start dropping off, as they say. They start, my good friend Charles would say, they come up with the abba-dabbas. Well, see, what had happened was, so, prepare for that. It's best to plan and fail than fail to plan. So plan your trip. And when it's getting closer to the time to leave, yes, you're going to have some people to drop off for whatever reasons. And if they decide not to go, the worst thing you can do is cancel your trip because somebody else didn't make the trip. And you'll be surprised. You have riders out there that would do that, man. They'll say, yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm riding. Yes, I want to be a part of that. And then when it gets close to leave, they start coming up with excuses why they cannot ride. And it might be legitimate reasons. But you got some riders that will not ride, hoping that that's going to make you stay home. So the best thing that you can do in that situation is ride on your trip anyway, even if you have to go by yourself. And you'll be surprised how many times I've taken a trip and riders canceled. And they'll start calling, how's it going, how's it going, how's it going out there? How's it, oh, I'm having a great time. I'm sorry that you couldn't make it. I wish you would have been here with me, but hey, I gotta keep it moving. Keep it moving, fellas. Whether you're on a Harley or whether you're on a Goldwing, whether you're riding solo or whether you're riding with the group, keep it moving. Enjoy it while you can. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't get discouraged if you don't have anybody to ride with. You never know who you're going to meet when you're out here on your motorcycle. But let me put it this way. All of the riders that you have seen in my videos over the years, I've met those riders through my videos. So just because they're coming through don't mean that they're going to stay. Not that they're bad people, but everybody is at different points in their life. Some people are clout chasing. Some people want to be a part of the movement, what's going on. Some people want to be in the in crowd. And some people just looking for company to ride with. So that's the beauty of the Goldwing. That's the beauty of life. It's a journey. And you never know who you're going to meet when you're along the path. So don't get discouraged. I know there's a lot of riders out there that are watching this video, because I hear it all the time. I talk to people in different states. People all over. And they'll tell me, man, I don't have anybody to ride with. Or, Chris, I wish you was here. Or, man, I can't wait till I come to Memphis. Or I can't wait until I meet you, man. I love your videos and I like what you do and I really admire you, man. And, riding with you has been on my bucket list. So I hear it all the time. So many riders out there don't have anyone to ride with. Enjoy life with the people that want to enjoy with you. Ride with the people that want to ride with you. But if you don't have anybody to ride with, hey, man, just do it by yourself. And you never know who you're going to meet when you're out here riding. You never know who you're going to see. You may be on your Honda Goldwing and you may meet some Harley guys. You'll be surprised, man. Some of the Harley guys and some of them have the best attitudes. I'm going to be honest with you. You don't have to have the same kind of bike to have good relationships. One thing about some of these Goldwing riders, or people in general, some people envy your bike, which is another whole topic. If you're out here watching it, if you're watching my video, and somebody's bikes look better than your bike, use that as motivation. Never feel bad because somebody's bikes look better than your bike. Maybe this guy might have more accessories than you have. And it goes on even in the Harley circuit. I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that got certain Harleys that other guys that may have Harleys that may not be as expensive, then they'll feel some kind of way. That's one thing about me. I've never had a jealous spirit. I've never felt any jealousy when I pull up and somebody has a better bike than mine, a newer bike than mine, or maybe they have more accessories than mine. Man, I congratulate them. I celebrate them. I've just never been that kind of way. We grew up poor on the south side of Memphis. We didn't have anything. Lights being cut off by the power company. Standing in line for government assistance, food stamps, that kind of stuff. Just grew up poor, man. All of my clothes come from Goodwill, the roomage sales at that time. I didn't eat Pizza Hut until I got in high school. I mean, we just grew up poor, man. So I just never been the kind of person. I'm not a jealous person. I'm not jealous of nobody because I can work and go out there and buy the things I want. And I'm just not a jealous person. That's never been instilled in me. I didn't even grow up that way. We came from nothing. We came from nothing. When I tell you we came from nothing, we was poor. We were so poor, my brother used to say, man, we used to sleep under the mattress to stay warm. And he wasn't joking. I can remember when we would try to stay warm and my mother had a wood burning stove. And we would have to go down near Interstate Barbecue on South 3rd Street to pick up wood. I think it was a furniture place. I may be getting it wrong on what they made, but they had a bunch of wood left over from whatever they was doing. And we would go down to South 3rd and Mallory, right across from Interstate Barbecue at that time. And we would pick up this wood that they would have. They would have a pile of wood out there from whatever they was making. I think it was furniture, but I may be wrong. But we would bring that wood back to the house and we would feed it we would put it into the wood burning stove. We had a wood burning stove in the house with an aluminum pipe running out of the window. We had so much smoke around the house that people thought our house was on fire. We would go to school smelling like smoke, and the kids would laugh. So can you imagine a little kid? Think about that now. You have on clothes that your parents got from the Goodwill, worn used tennis shoes. You smell like smoke because you was trying to stay warm, and your house has a wood burning stove when you go to school smelling like smoke. So you're talking about embarrassing, man. I'm telling you, man, you're talking to a person that's been on the bottom. So I don't look down on nobody. I don't put down anybody. And I'm not jealous of nobody because everything I bought it. I worked for it. And when you work for it, can't nobody take it from you. I know there's a lot of people out there. I wonder what Chris do for a living. How does he make his money? I've been working since I was 12 years old. I'm supposed to have something nice. You'll be surprised. People will say, man, you have this or you have that. I've been working since I was 12 years old. I used to cut grass, cut yards in the neighborhood for $7. That's front and back with a push mower. I used to ride my bicycle pulling the lawnmower behind the bike. So you're talking about a person that grew up, man, we didn't have nothing, bro. They cut our lights off so many times at the power company that my brother, one of my oldest brothers, he's not living at the time. He's not living now. He would go out there and turn the power back on, man. They would come out there and cut our lights off and put a little lockout tag. It wasn't really a lockout tag. It was just a aluminum tag they put outside on the breaker. After they shut the power off. Did you know once the power man pulled off and went around the corner, my brother went out there with some pliers and broke the little lockout tag, the little aluminum lock. It wasn't even a lock, it was just more of a tag. He break the tag, turn the power back on. We had to survive. We were just poor. We didn't have any money. The money just wasn't there. So that's why I work hard, I play hard. That's why I buy the things I buy, I do the things I do. I'm trying to enjoy life, man. The last thing I'm gonna do is, I don't have time to be jealous of other people. I don't care what you got. You can have a Harley CVO with diamond wheels. But one thing they can't say about me, I never took anything from anybody. Out of all the people that have came and gone through my videos, I've never taken anything from anybody. Never, not one time. Out of all the people that came and gone, I've helped him in some kind of way, form, or fashion. But I'm just that kind of person. People reach out to me for help. You know, if it's, whether it's helping them put on an accessory or helping them with a problem on their bike or, you know, helping them to become a better rider or meeting people or just helping them in some way, form, or fashion. I've just always been that kind of person. Never been jealous of anybody. Always worked for what I had. Always obeyed the law. Kept my nose clean. That's why I could get out here and ride from coast to coast with no worries. You know, because at the end of the day, we all have to answer to the man upstairs. He knows all. And you reap what you sow. So I try to treat people right, and I try to live right. And God has continued to bless me because I do just that. Let me get off my soapbox. The point of this video is, if you don't have anybody to ride with, you might have to ride by yourself. And if your friend pull up with a better bike than you, be happy for him. Don't feel jealous. Use that as motivation. He might have a Goldwing and you may not. Or he may have a better Goldwing and you may not. But that's okay, as long as you're riding. Everybody has their preference of bikes. I have my preference of bikes. I'd rather be on a Goldwing. I wasn't raised that way. I was raised on the bottom. That's why I eat good. That's why I celebrate. You know, every day I try to live life and enjoy it, man, and buy the things I want, buy the things I work hard for. So anyway, I'm just out here rambling, y'all, on the big sexy Honda Goldwing this morning. Maybe something I said will help some of you. Or you might know somebody that may need to hear this. You'll be surprised how many people say, Chris, I'm going to send somebody your video. I want them to hear what you said. You know, let me say this before I end this video. A lot of times you guys will see me riding down the highway. I'm joking. I'm playing. I'm having a good time. I'm laughing. One, don't let the smooth taste fool you. Because there's a serious side to motorcycling. The reason why I can get out here and joke and have fun and laugh when I'm riding is because I handle my business. I handle my business. You'll be surprised how many people out there that don't handle their business. You gotta handle your business. You gotta pay your bills. You gotta maintain your bike. You gotta buy the things that you need to be able to do this. That's why I can get out here and laugh and joke when I'm riding and have a good time. And it just seems like I don't have a care in the world because I've handled my business. And that's what you gotta do, is handle your business. Everybody's at different steps in their life. You know, some people may not be there yet. But just keep grinding. Keep your nose to the ground and keep grinding, man. And God will bless you too. So when you see me out here riding coast to coast, whether I'm riding by myself or whether I'm riding with somebody, I handle my business. And that's why I can joke and play and have a good time. But there's always a serious side to this too. And that's why I'm out here enjoying life and having fun. Out here on Big Sexy, my big Honda Goldwing. It's been a while since I've actually ridden this thing. I love this bike. Man, it's smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. A big comfortable bike. When I get on it, it's like, oh yeah, it's smoother. It's more smoother than my DCT, trust me. But I enjoy both bikes. I really do. We're talking 68 degrees. 68 degrees out on the Honda Goldwing. But anyway, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Comment on this video and let me know what you think. This is your boy Chris. Out on the Goldwing. Out on the Goldwing. Pulling my Can-Am 622. There's my Can-Am 622. What's up? Riders out there that have the Can-Am 622. DJ on the wing. What's up, DJ on the wing? DJ on the wing has the Can-Am 622. Brother Cowboy out there in Texas has the Can-Am 622. I'm often asked which trailer do I like better, the Can-Am or the Escapade? I like them both. Which Goldwing do you like, Chris? Which one do you like better? I like them both. This is your boy Chris. Out on the Goldwing. Out on the Goldwing. The most luxurious motorcycle in the world. Look at it, it'll pull itself. It'll pull itself, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. It's just, the Goldwing is just that smooth, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. And I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.